Another GAN 16 review has dropped from Edu Rubik. I did link him in the chat. Link will be in the description. Let's take a look, shall we? Now, it's not actually in Spanish. It's overdubbed. It's automatically dubbed. So we can enjoy YouTube's new dubbing feature. Everyone, are you ready for this? Are you ready? Let's go.
Hello, Leathers and Cuberas. We
Hello.
have a new novelty here. They
Cubers
just
and
showed us a
Cuberos.
cube, and since you can't guess what it is, ta-da, it comes in a box.
Ta-da.
Well, I only have it like this, but I want to show you the first impressions here in Colombia. It's the new
Colombia.
Gan. Here we have it. And first impressions, it already has screws. They went back to the...
That's interesting. Is this... I'm already questioning whether this is a production model then. Teacher Jia didn't mention that in his video, whether it had screws or not. We need to go. I need to go back. I need to go back and look at when he booped a center cap off. I'm sorry, everyone. We missed this in the Teacher Jia video. Is there a screw in Mia? Hold on. Holy smokes. I think there is, you know. I think the screw has made it through. That's a screw. Well, I'll be damned. I thought, 100% thought that the screw would be replaced by their boop and 180 twist kind of vibe, you know? On the core. You know what I mean. That old GAN system where you push on, twist, and then let go, and then it hooks on, you know, with the spring tension. But there's a freaking screw in there. In 2025. We got screws back in GAN flagships before GTA 6, everyone. Does that work? I don't know if that works. That was pretty cringe. 1 out of 10. Okay, well, there's a screw in there. All right, there's a screw in there, everyone.
The screw, and I have to show you many things.
Show me many, many things.
The box comes like this, and we have interchangeable magnets on the back.
Yeah, okay, so those are our corner-to-core magnets. We're fairly used to seeing that
It already
so far.
has some more. These two. That would be 3 different adjustments. And
Same as GAN 15, right?
so quickly it doesn't have adjustable magnets or only interchangeable ones in the corners.
No adjustable magnets. Nobody cares, though. Cameron, Brown, and Phil, you both have prototypes as well. Prototypes are production models.
First turn surprised me a lot. I can say at first impressions that it is the first Gancube.
Okay, does that mean the best
Who
Gancube?
knows why that is? You will realize it in due time. Hey, it's quite light. Corner cutting.
Yeah, it has corner cutting. We kind of
corner
expect that.
cutting is super good, super wide. More than no. How can I say? Nothing. It's very good. You have to try it.
Okay, I will.
I can say that Gun made this one, and this has a special logo. It's a different logo, and at the World Cup I was at, I saw several guys with that logo.
Yeah, that was the prototype one. Where is your cap, sir? Where is your center cap?
I didn't try the Cube because I thought it was a Gun 15, but that makes me say that at the World Cup, everyone who had that logo used a Gun 16. Yes, guys, because that's the Ganon 16. First impressions.
Why does this man have no center cap? This is making me sus now, and I wish I'd watched this video first. I usually pre-watch, but I didn't in this case. I just watched a little bit of the start, and I was like, oh, well, we'll treat ourselves. But I don't know. I reckon this is a prototype, because you'll notice, you know, old mate Teacher Jazz was not did not have the test logo. It had the regular. Well, what the hell? That's a Moyu. That's not helpful. It had a regular GAN logo. A regular gun logo. So until I see the center cap for this one, I can't confirm whether this is production or not.
But with this I can go ahead and show you what the Cube is like. Because the truth is that you've...
In Spanish video, he says it's the first Gancube out of the box he likes. Thank you, Yota. Okay, right.
always seen me as a Gon. But this will surprise more than a few, those who are gun fans, right?
He's hyped.
Well,
Edgy
as we can
cubing, Edgy
see,
Rubik's is
we
hyped.
have double adjustment. It's also maglev, but we also have a screw.
Yeah, maglev, double adjustment, screw. These are things we saw from the prototype all the way through to Teacher Zha's one as well.
The screw, I feel like when
Screw
you uncover it, it doesn't apply much pressure. Do you remember the first Tornado version 3 that had small screws? Well, it has the same screws. So, I think that screw adjustment doesn't make much difference, I think. So,
well, screw does have a fairly substantial change to your center distance, your center to core distance, depending on how tight you ratchet it. Or maybe it's got like a lock, maybe it's just got a certain depth that you can ratchet it to. Maybe.
Because the core is completely plastic.
Yeah.
The traditional core with its magnets and claw, right?
Yeah, no ball core, just our regular magnetic
But
core.
here, look at the internal design of these pieces. What do they look like? It already looks like a Moyo, right? Exactly the same. It's the first time that Gan has taken fins out of a cube because they're always flat.
Is it? Is it? Hold on a minute. I'm gonna get a GAN 15 for a sec. Let me just grab a GAN 15 and huck it open for a second here. Let's have a look. That's my GAN 15. Now he mentions it. Now he mentions it. That edge does look a little bit more Moyo-ish, and I don't know if I would have spotted that to begin with. So, you know what? He's right, you know. So he's saying, let's just wind that back. I think this is important.
Same. It's the first.
So that's a fat looking Moyo kind of edge there. And if we now look at the GAN 15, it doesn't have that fat bit of track on it. It's just got the tiny little wings. There's just barely anything holding it together. That's very interesting, isn't it? That's a completely different. That's a completely different vibe. I don't have an earlier GAN. Oh, I've got a GAN 14 actually. Get in there. Stupid cube. Right, hold on. Oh no, is this a GAN 13? I think this is a 13. Literally having to blow the dust off it. This is a 13, I'm pretty sure. And it's the same, yeah. They're slightly bigger. Ugh, fat hands. Slightly bigger, but it doesn't have that big old Moyo WRM looking track. This is a very, very WRM looking GAN flagship, wouldn't you say? I think it's fairly clear where the inspiration for this GAN came from. If you see what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You can really see the magnet in there as well. In that edge. There's no escaping that. So this is a big change.
First time that Gan has taken fins out of a cube because they're always flat. They're always smooth.
They are always flat and smooth.
It's the first time in these fins, are from a 1, but they have something
these goofy
different here.
fins.
I don't know if you can notice. It has some little lines, if you can see them.
Okay.
And here the one in the corner, well, it's completely flat. It has more space here for the fin to fit in.
I don't think this is going to have the same catching issues that the 15 had. I don't think.
It looks more like a type of cube, like, oh, I forgot. Like a Weilong B11 practically. Yes.
A Weilong.
And well, here
That's
I think
what I'm
I have
saying.
one. Let's uncover it. Let's look at it. Here
Yes,
I have
let's
one on
compare it
hand,
to a wormy. Let's go.
B11. I'm going to show you the pieces right away. Look also. Oh, although the B11 has them less pronounced, but they already exist, right? And the corner of the B11, let's see, is almost the same, or rather, it has two internal images and the B11 has external ones.
Well, the V11 has to have that longer magnet because they're not using a ball core. They're still using that magnetic
so,
core.
it looks very similar. I can see here that it has an interchangeable magnet, because,
Yeah,
well,
we know that.
here we could see that we have interchangeable magnets. But be careful, these magnets are not exposed here on the outside, but are like completely encapsulated, and well,
that's nice.
I don't know what the blue is or the green, but, well.
And just don't, top tip if you're going to buy one from me, don't fat hand the magnets, wreck your cube, and then come crying to me for a replacement. Can we not do that? Can we not do that? If you fat hand your own magnets, can you deal with that? Instead of making me deal with it?
That does change
Thank
the tension.
you.
So I'll leave you there to experiment, or well,
grumpy.
when I have the cube in more detail, I'll be able to show you. Something different that I can notice is that it has magnets here. I don't know if you
we
can
see
see
those.
that it's darker. There we have a small magnet. And here, well, I'm curious if it has another magnet that repels. As we can see there, if we also have a magnet because it sticks.
Aha.
So this one repels and this one attracts. Here we have another new system of magnets. That is, it has the traditional ones plus these magnets here in the little fins.
Yes, and we saw that. We saw that in a couple of videos previously, didn't we?
It seems that this can be removed like this, and these two magnets would come out on that side. Here in the center, we can see the little fin in the center also looks more like a 1. Or rather,
this is so wild that we've gone in 2025 to Gan essentially making a Weilong. They made a Weilong with MS, with 2022 MS tech. Isn't that an interesting turn of events? You know, I think it is.
they have merged one with a real gun, right? Although we had seen that the fins increasingly resembled a gun, but they did not look like a gun.
Okay,
But
mistranslation there.
Look, that lip is quite noticeable. I mean, it kind of comes back a lot, right? Here, this little cube, honestly, does change quite a bit. It doesn't look like the 15 or the 14. It changes a lot.
Not at all.
This should have been the gun 13 from the beginning.
Yes, brother. Yes. Correct.
But I think that due to patent issues, let's say that gun had not been copied that much, it still had hopes of improving its design, but the truth is that I feel that it remained in the 12 and now this 16 has changed quite a bit. Yes, it's worth it. It's not yet available for purchase. Few people in the world have it. So, today I'm fortunate to be able to show you this beauty. Oh, there was a movement. I mean, it's fast and there are many, many adjustments here. So, from 1 to 6, I don't know if you can see the same.
Okay, it kind of looks pretty good, eh? Chang, just super glue the magnets in before I ship it. A mic modded hardened Gan. A cold cuber. What are the pros and cons of the Gan 16 so far? Pros are it's pretty much a Weilong. Wait, pretty much a Weilong. So that's a pro. No adjustable magnets. That's a pro. Switchable corner magnets. As someone who's going to have to sell these cubes, I hate that. Because people made such a mess of the Gan 15. It was the first one, to be honest, that I'd seen people having big trouble with the corner magnets. I think because it had a goofy ass tool. And just wasn't very good. It wasn't very intuitive. Bobby Joby, not really any cons except price. I don't know, like Gan price is Gan price. It's like such an old, played out meme now. I mean, have a look at Moyu prices. Have a look at Moyu flagship prices. They're pretty much the same, aren't they? Gan 15, 70 US. Weilong V11, right? Oh, okay. 50 for the daddy one. Okay, so there is still a fairly significant change there. This is the Super Weilong that's the inexplicably very expensive one. Yeah, Super Weilong's where you're getting into the real spice. I don't know how they justify it. I don't know what the difference really between a Super Weilong and a Worm V11 should be that great of a price difference. I don't understand that. So Chang saying Pro Yihang might come back to Gan. I wouldn't think so. It's interesting though, isn't it? It is. If you had a conspiratorial brain, and that brain was covered in tinfoil, you might say Gan are fishing for Yihang. They're trying to make a Weilong so they can fish and get and catch a little Yihang fish with a Gan 16 Weilong copy on the end of a fishing line. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Moyu were paying him lots of money. And they've probably locked him into a contract for a certain amount of time as well. I would imagine.
One's as the other one. Oh, well, but then, since this has a magnet over there on the list, here in the center we can see, I don't know if you can see it, we have another magnet over there that attracts towards the center. So
yeah,
we have
we
more
know that.
liters of milk.
What the hell did he just say?
That attracts towards the center. So we have more liters of milk.
We have more liters of milk. We have more liters. You heard that as well, right? LMNOP English. Yep. That's what he said. So we have more liters of milk. Is that like a Spanish más litras de leche? No, that's what the subtitles reckon in Spanish as well. More liters of milk, everyone. That might have to be we might have to get a milk bottle for yeah, okay, who was asking about pros and cons? Cons, if you're lactose intolerant, the Gan 16 is not for you. Okay? Big issues. Bobby Joby, put it in Dutch, I'll translate. Okay. I can turn those off now. More liters of milk.
I think that's why the magnets on the milk flasks are encapsulated.
What is happening? The magnets on the milk flasks are encapsulated. There is clearly like a literal translation problem happening here.
Because, well, it also has more magnets. So all the magnets are not exposed. All the magnets are encapsulated. I think it's in order not to damage the plastic, to have less friction, yes. And to create a...
Edgy Rubik, whatever that alarm is, I'm going to need you to go and deal with it. With peace and love. What is that alarm?
A smoothness, because when the magnet is very exposed, it stops abruptly. In this case, you don't feel that. You can feel its magnetic force, but everything feels very smooth. So on that side, as I was saying, it seems like a Moyu type with Gan's plastic, because Gan has always had very, very good plastics.
Yeah, okay, so I think he's saying that they've encapsulated the magnets in plastic to try and make it slightly less intense. Chang, yeah, we got with the Gan 16 we're getting liters of milk and swimming rings. Thanks, auto-translate.
Oh, no, but yes, no, the truth is you have to try it when you have the chance. I know that more than one is going to try it, is going to change. Later I will make a comparison of this against the B11.
Double A cubing, they used milk as factory lube, trust. Oh, that's rough.
Because
I don't
right
like
now
the idea of that smell. Milk, old milk and hand slime.
The world are using the B11 Gen, and with that he is the world.
Okay, so I feel like we might be getting into the realms of yaps here. Let's maybe see some solves. I don't know how Edgy Rubik solves. Let's get milky with it. How is that alarm still going off? And where is his center cap? He actually doesn't have a center cap. This isn't a production one. This is clearly a prototype.
Well, he's warming up because these are first impressions. I've practically never tried that cube before. Let's see another one.
I think they broke the center cap, but they don't want to admit it.
No, but the truth is, I do really like the feeling of the cube without, but...
Oh, it hasn't been set up, I think maybe they were asking there.
What happened? It made me nervous. So many faces watching. It's my turn.
Rip.
Okay, next one.
Rip. Where is the white center cap? Absolutely abominable. Look at that watch. God dang. God dang. I don't know who this is solving. Nice though. Does he know the ZB? No.
Another,
Rip.
another. Do it with Misk. Now yes. Okay, good.
Give me another 8. Does he know it? Does he know it? No. It's a 7. Okay.
Done. Does anyone else have any conclusions? Recommended or not recommended? Well, guys, without further ado, I think that's all for this video. She also feels good.
OH feels good too. He's loving it for OH. Wow. Okay.
Well, for my taste, as I said, I'd push it a little more, but I think now, how do you say it? Redeemed.
Redeemed. Gan redemption, according to Edgy Rubik. Okay. Alright, what did we learn? What did we learn from Edgy Rubik? I'm pretty sure that's a prototype that they've got, but it looks very, very similar to the production version that Teacher Jia has. Apparently full of milk. It comes with a liter of milk. But apart from that, I'm not sure. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I haven't heard anyone kicking off about it so far. I'm gonna have to message Jaden in a second, see if he's had a go with the production one. Jaden from Speedcube Shop. Because I'm sure if there's one there, if there's one at SCS, then Jaden will have had a go with it. Because he was all over the Gan 15 when that came out. All right, there we are. Gan 16. Thank you very much, Edgy Rubik. Appreciate it.